ladies and gentlemen, we're back with another episode of Q&A. I am your host, Mar, aka Flacco. We here with DA. We here with the nigga from A1. We here with one of my closest confidants. We just about to get into some questions about any and everything. So we both got episodes coming from you from wherever you want to go to. You can hit us up on both of our YouTube pages. We upload it on Facebook, Instagram. So he grilled me with a lot of sports questions. So I'm going to take it into a different category. We're going to talk about a little bit of music right now. Talk about a little bit of music, a little bit of life, just whatever's going on, whatever pops into my head. So we got this man on him. We got this man on this stand. We got this man in a red hot seat. You see y'all red, get that woo. I'm just fucking around. So I'm gonna start off with this easy one right now. This is a volleyball question for you.
All right.
We all see your hoodie. We all know who you represent.
We all know.
With your dynasty, with what Tom is doing and what Bill is doing, and being a fan of the team through all of the championships, who do you believe deserves the most credit?
Oh, that's some shit. I'm gonna fuck you up on this next one. I'm telling you that now. This some bullshit. I just want everybody to know this some bullshit. But I'm gonna go with. I'm not gonna be a prisoner of the moment and go with Tom Brady. All right, I'm going with Bill Belichick. Because even though Tom was out there playing offense, somebody had to orchestrate the defense. If you look at our stats, we were top 10 in points allowed per game in the last decade, all right? So it ain't just Tom, all right? Tom is amazing, and don't get it twisted. Tom is the GOAT, all right? The GOAT. I don't know if that was a GOAT sound, but take it as it is, all right? He is the GOAT. On the spot, you got me right now twisted. You got me twisted. I'm going with Bill Bellamy Belichick.
So we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so with this one, I didn't expect that, but I respect it. We're going to keep it moving. We're going to still keep it with the sports. Now, after everything that you've seen, including up to for the whole NFL season, who do you have as the best wide receiver in the league?
Damn. So, I feel like I ain't qualified to answer that question. And here's why. I've been suffering so much watching my Patriots get our teeth pushed back, right? I ain't even been having a chance to focus on who's really the best receiver out there right now. And I really can't go on stats-wise because, again, I've been in this lull of just the feeling that I've never felt in the last 2 decades. And again, just getting our ass kicked, that I'm not right now in tune with the rest of the NFL world. I can only go off of stats, highlights, things of that nature. And if I'm going off of that, I'm going to hark back to right now Julio Jones.
Okay.
Default. I had to go default. I had to push the default button on that.
Not mad at that. Not mad at that.
I'm not in tune.
At all.
I'm suffering right now. I'm suffering. So I can't be in tune with everybody if I'm suffering. We suffering. All right? I ain't used to it. I don't know what to do.
Okay. Next question. Sports related. We have 3 quarterbacks that you can choose to lead your franchise for the next decade. We have Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson. We'll get some time with this one.
No, I don't need no time.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
So I'm gonna just go ahead and take this for a second. I'm going to go with, and emphatically, I'm saying Joe Burrow. All right, and here's why. All right, so Joe Burrow, whatever the fuck you want to call it, Joe. All right, I'm gonna just go. Maybe you know what?
Hey, Joe.
I'm gonna start going first names on here, so
Joe.
it ain't even no misconception. You may hear a couple different Joes or whatever. You'll get the logistics of it, right? Because of the questions, right, or of the teams, things of that nature.
Right, yeah.
So I'm going with Joe. Joe is playing for the stingiest franchise maybe in all of sports in terms of spending money to get players back to play for your franchise, all right? He has a aging, not able to move anymore, AJ Green, okay, who's probably been done for the last 2 years. And by the way, I know Bill Belichick likes to bargain shop. We don't want to bargain shop with him, all right? He's probably done, all right? AJ Green, in my opinion, is definitely going this way, all right? Real fast. Not able to create separation, not able to catch a tough balls thrown to him, all right? Not really going to get into the whole, all right, AJ Green slander or Cincinnati Bengals. Going back to the topic of the quarterback again. All right, he's just he hands down he's going to win Rookie of the Year. First of all right, can we not all agree that? There's no question. Even if the Bengals go 1 and how many more of the games they got? 13, 12, whatever. All right, if they have 1 win on the season, he's going to be Rookie of the Year. I guarantee it. All right, he's doing more with less. And my answer may be drawn out, but I'm going to explain to you why, right? Justin Herbert wouldn't even be in this conversation if it wasn't for Tyrod Taylor getting injured and a doctor puncturing his lung, all right? So Justin Herbert, X, you're not even in here. Who was the other guy it was?
Lamar Jackson.
Oh, that's the popular pick. I didn't even mention the popular pick until after I mentioned the other 2 guys. Why? Oh, not even the popular pick, the MVP. Here's why. The guy can't throw for a lick. All right? You get him in a situation when he has to throw a tight spiral and the tight coverage is not going to happen. You've had, correct me if I'm wrong, Lamar Jackson been in the league 3 years now. You've had 3 years, or okay, 2, whatever. Again, unscripted, no facts in front of me. We'll get that done on, episodes down the road. So 2 or 3 years, you haven't really improved in passing. Have you? Oh, wait. I think you played the Chiefs the last 2 or 3 years. And you beat them once, right? Right? Once? One time? No, 0? Oh, that's the three. Oh, you ain't. So you mean to tell me that you want to be the top dog in the AFC, and out of 3 years or 2, all right, again, fact check me, do what you want to do, you can't beat the Kansas City Chiefs?
Can't beat them.
Who? Listen, when the coach was on top, 3 times the Patriots, we would beat them at least once. They wouldn't clean sweep us. Let's see, when Pittsburgh was on top, it wouldn't be a 3-0 sweep, 2-0 sweep. The Baltimore Ravens can't beat them. So Lamar Jackson ain't even in this topic to me. You're almost, is it disrespectful, Trent Dilfer? But you can run, athletic ability, like you're leading on your defense and run game. I got Joe Burrow. Debate with your mama.
There we have it. I would like to say just one thing, is that we're going to go to our next question. This is how we do. Because this is just how we fucking do. We are freestyling until we get the specifics back, because there was never a question on anything that I said, so I'm not going to question anything that was said.
It's unscripted.
It's unscripted. Made some valid points regarding Lamar's struggles against the Chiefs, his inability to throw on third downs.
Like, that's the team you gotta beat. You gotta beat the Chiefs. If you can't beat the Chiefs, you ain't going nowhere. You want to keep going to the fucking second round of the playoffs to meet the Chiefs and lose?
Damn it, Lamar.
And it's on you. Like, we ain't gonna start. Oh, the defense. Like, the defense can only hold up so long. Yes, the Chiefs are fucking amazing. The defense can only hold up so long. Do something. If you ain't gonna do nothing, ball game. Zip them up.
Next question. Moving on to music. So now, you started your own label. You can do a fantasy draft. And it's only people that's active right now. We ain't talking about people that's dead, nothing, all of that stuff. So to start your label, you need one rapper, 1 producer, and an R&B act. Go.
This is terrible because I don't know what the R&B act consists of.
Start listening to more R&B, nigga.
So
You can pick anybody.
I'm gonna go with the. There's no specific order in what I'm answering the 2 that I know about.
Cool.
In terms of producer, off the top of my head, I'm gonna go with Zaytoven. The more difficult question that I had to save for last is the artist, because this is just like, come on, man. How? So this is my opinion, me personally, and you said active, so I like the way you made active like a billboard. Like, hey, listen, I'm talking to active, so don't get it twisted. Like, yeah, you put that in my face, and they to be known that it has to be active. So, me personally, active, I'm going with no other. I'm making a new phrase. No other than Young Thugger. I'm going with Thugger, baby. All day slime. And it was a close one between Young Baby, Lil Baby, Lil Baby, because that's my nigga. So, but Thug got a little more time into it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Thug.
Still need a producer.
I went with Zaytoven. Ain't the
Oh,
producer.
Zaytoven.
Yeah, I
and
went with
the
Zay.
So we got Young Thug, Zaytoven, and who's the R&B act?
Yeah, the R&B act. I said I ain't. What you want me to do with that?
This guy needs to listen to a little more Tender Love hits.
What's the act like? You mean it's like an R&B
Artist.
group or artist? Okay,
Group.
so tell me
Yeah.
artist. What you gotta throw me with the
I said
white folks?
R&B act.
Like what's the act, bro? We don't use act.
R&B artist.
Like,
group.
no. Hold on. No.
Just thinking about the.
Nah.
Just thinking about the pick 702.
Hold on,
Get the
hold
fuck
on.
out of here, nigga. I said R&B act.
Listen, we ain't gonna we don't refer to act as artists. We say, hey man, give me an R&B artist. Don't hit me with the white term or give me an R&B act.
It's an act.
Man, what? Come on, B.
Who's your R&B artist?
Up to date?
Yeah, nobody deceased.
Damn. Oh, just in general, nobody deceased?
If you start your own crew and that's what you want to start out with, so you got Thugger out here, you got Zay Tiggy. You know Zay Tiggy can get off on them keys with somebody on the vocals. That shit might be legendary. Yeah, see, it's a little more tougher than I thought when you slide that R&B in there on him.
With the vocals, man.
The hard-hitting questions. This is what we do, ladies and gentlemen.
The obvious answer is one person, but you can't go obvious, right?
You built it your own foundation.
But you can't go obvious. Like obvious is like that's boring. Like obvious. I know the obvious, right? And I'm gonna say the obvious. What Beyonce? I'm gonna pick Beyonce in my All-Star lineup. Obvious, too easy. So I'm gonna actually go with the person who I think that can compete with Beyonce. Maybe in a versus. I'm going with Mary J.
There you have it.
I'm going Mary J.
Zay Tiggy, Thugger, and Mary J. That's an ultimate foundation. Even though Beyonce will smoke Mary J. Smoke the boots.
Come on, man. You want to say she a beater? All right, that's fine. Smoker?
Smoke the boots.
What's the score?
It might be 18-1. Now 18-2, 17-3 maybe.
Wow.
Run it up. But nah, like I would want to hear Zaytoven and Thugger and Mary J on the Zaytoven beat right now. That shit sound like that would be magic.
Especially with Mary J playing that thug role in the fucking power shit. Like with Mary J playing that fucking thug role in that Power Ghost shit, like yeah, Zaytoven, you know what I mean, Lil Thugger and shit like that. We're gonna have to flip that question right back to you. Cause you music guy, right? You the expert, you the Adam Schefter, right? Of music. You just dropped the Woj bomb with the Drake sample on my ass. I was all on his ass. Had him send it to me right now before the nigga left. So we gonna flip it to you. who you got right now currently in all three of the fields that you asked me? You need a second?
I already know.
Let's rock and roll.
I'm gonna start off with the producer. I'm going to go with Young Metro, aka Metro Boomin. If I don't trust you, I'm going to shoot you.
You affiliated.
Rapper, I am going with Fetus, aka Little Baby. And for my R&B, this might be a shocker. This really might be a shocker. I am going with an unheard of to my main man, but a heard of in the staple, Cy R, the Kid. That's what I'm starting my label with, and we're gonna run it up with the hits. Cy R, the Kid. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, the whiskey is becoming a factor in this, but I wanna get my label mate name correct while I promote him. Cy R, the Kid. Little Baby in Metro Boomin
That's not bad.
will be my foundation.
That ain't bad. That ain't bad.
Yours not bad either.
That ain't bad.
Thug, Zay Ziggy, and Mary. Mary on the Thugger hit is on the Thugger hook is something I've been thinking about ever since you mentioned it. I'm gonna see if I can go make a song myself.
You know, the Mary tried to do a little old school vibes and shit with it.
Even she just come and hit him with the oohs and the yes. It's still gonna be a fucking fire.
Yes,
You know, Thugger gonna kill it and Zay Ziggy on them keys. Zay Ziggy on the keys is undefeated.
Hey man, Lil Baby and Thugger. We may not ever get like a
Oh, we got breaking
versus.
news. We got breaking news right here. Breaking news.
We may not ever get an official versus. But we can cook something up. We can cook something up. We can cook something. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is going to be diverse. Where, like, one day you get something, you get shrimp. Next day you get the crab legs. Next day you get the corn. Next day you get the potatoes. Last day you get the sauce. And then maybe on Sunday you get it all in one. But it ain't gonna be like saturated. It ain't gonna be saturated, all right? It's gonna be where we just touch on different topics as we go. The only difference is we'll have a lot more intel on kind of what we're talking about. So it won't be just more like a freestyle off the top of the head type of thing like it is tonight as like an introduction. But it'll be more, I guess, I wouldn't say scripted, but we'll have just I will say a lot more intel. We'll just have a lot more intel on what we're talking about. So when we're comparing Flacco with Sam Darnold or whatever, we'll be able to have those stats, right? It's like in that aspect, it'll be just like any other thing you watch, right? ESPN, Fox News, shit like that. I know you hear what's going on in the background, right? So touch on that shit too. Like everything that's going on in the world or whatever. Sports, politics, hood life shit. You know what I mean? We gonna touch on it. So with that being said, we gonna end the night off. And this will probably be a nice way to end the night off, though. Just like hearing what's going on. I wish I could reference the Summer Impact shit with Tay Rock and Chess. That's the shell cases. I don't know the rest. Don't hold me to that. But we gonna sign off, man. We gonna really try to make this shit start rocking. So that is what it is, man. We'll holler at y'all another time later.